What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you guys how to activate regen braking on most e-bikes. A lot of people don't know that their controllers actually have a built-in regen capability. All you have to do is open the controller and turn it on. Well, it's much easier said than done, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to turn or activate regen braking on your controller. That way, whenever you toggle the brake, it's much easier for you to stop. You stop much quicker and harder. And also, you get a little bit of a electricity kickback to your battery. I've already done it on this bike. I was actually able to get about an additional 2 or 3 miles extra. That's really not why I did it. I did it because of braking. This bike, depending on what battery I have, can go up to 40 miles per hour. I needed to be able to stop aggressively, and the regen braking really helps you come to a complete stop. So for me, this is the number one reason why I did the regen braking. All right, before we get started, first thing is you want to disconnect your battery. My battery sits up here. I usually have two batteries, but one of my batteries sits up here. The second battery is not connected. It's charging right now. So once your battery is disconnected, then you find your controller. For me, this is my controller right here. So once you, and this mod will typically work for brain power type of controllers. So you're gonna unscrew the screws around the controller. As you can see, I've already unscrewed pretty much all of them except these two. Once you unscrew those, then you're gonna unscrew this and open it up. But before you open it up, make sure that all your power is completely out of the controller. What that means is that once your battery is disconnected, try and turn it on. If you try and turn it on, there's gonna be a small flash of light. That's all the battery that's left in the capacitor. Once all that is gone, then it is safe to open the controller. But before doing that, do not open the controller. Once you unscrewed all the screws around your controller, then you can slowly pull it out. Okay, so now you have your controller. This is what most controllers look like. This is your capacitors right here. These things are your capacitors. And this is the brain of your e-bike. Now let me show you what you need to do. All right, so once you have the controller opened, what you need to do is solder these two together, this X and DS. This would activate regen braking. But keep in mind, this only works for direct drive. It would not work for geared motor e-bikes. And it is also important to note that this can only work if you have a single battery. It would not work if you have dual battery. It can mess your controller up if you have dual battery. I usually have two batteries, but they're not usually connected at the same time. My two batteries only connect, I connect one at a time. So two batteries physically on the e-bike, but one battery is only working. And when that's dead or low, then I switch to the other battery. Once again, you do not want to do this if you have two batteries connected in parallel. You can only do this if you have one battery connected at a time. So the easiest thing to do will be to solder these two together, and that will give you regen braking. So just like that, I have soldered these two together, and this is now what it looks like on my e-bike. These two right here gives that regen braking that we've all been looking for. I'm not really sure what these other ones are for, but I'm sure they do something. Kind of like how you see here, all these ones that are tagged shows the voltage that this e-bike is capable of. But I'm not gonna mess with any of that. This is the only reason why I came here. So guys, that's how you activate regen braking on your e-bike. I've done this method to a whole lot of controllers and it worked each time. So 9 out of 10 times it's gonna work for, you know, most controllers. As long as you don't have regen braking already, this method should work. And also, as long as you don't have a dual battery system that is connected in parallel, you should be fine. But if you have any questions regarding anything e-bike, just put it in the comment section. I can probably get to it. I've built a whole lot of e-bikes, so I pretty much have come across any issue that you can come across when it comes to dealing with e-bikes. If you have anything, questions about battery, questions about your motor, brakes, whatever, put it in the comment section. I can get to it. Thank you guys for watching. There's a whole lot of stuff that I wanted to do to this e-bike, and I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna upgrade that motor to a 2000 watts and fit it a 60 volt battery and see what kind of top speed I can get. If you want to see that and all kind of stuff that I plan to do for this e-bike, stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.